Hey everybody, Sound here. I've been meaning to do this for a while, just a quick video to show off my Ezio costume that I've made back in 2010 actually. Just to show it off a little bit. Give a couple quick details about it. I want to tell you a little bit of how I made it and a couple tips, I guess, to show it off. No, actually, a quick thing first. This actually isn't my first Ezio costume. This is my second. The first one I made, literally, when the Game Informer issue cover came out, showing off the Ezio costume for the first time. The first time Ezio was ever revealed to the world in that cover issue. I saw a picture of it online before I was able to get my hands on the actual thing, but I had about a month after that issue came out. About a month afterwards, I was planning on going to a convention me and my friends always go to, ASEN Anime Central, over in Illinois. We always go there, and I was thinking, you know what, I absolutely love this costume, so I'm definitely going to make something for it. So oddly enough, in the 3 weeks between the issue cover and the convention, I made an Ezio costume. And it's... Considering I only had 3 weeks to make it, honestly it wasn't that bad. It's obviously not good, but it wasn't horrible. Let me give you a quick picture of it. Yeah, that's nice right there. Considering it was only made in 3 weeks, this actually made me, as far as I know, the first person to cosplay as Ezio, so that was kind of nice. And this image itself actually got brought around a certain cosplay image board on the net quite a bit, so let me show a couple pictures here. Some of my favorites, those are nice, yeah. Alright, so just to show a little bit about the costume itself, first off, I am in no way a great costume maker or anything. Nowhere near it. This is only my third costume made, my second thing I've ever sewn. The first Ezio costume I sewed together was pretty crappy, but couple things I want to point out, a couple details a lot of people don't realize. First off, let's see, the hood itself. You can see here, a lot of people don't realize along the border it actually has little snips in it as well as a frill around it. What else have we got? The usual red stripes that everybody sees on the outside of the costume. A lot of people don't realize this. These aren't actual stripes on it. It's just the inner lining. Just the outer layer is snipped down, and it just shows the inner lining throughout. Add the little frill on the outside of it. Blah blah blah. This next piece I want to show. Give a quick point out. This right here, the insignia on the belt buckle. This is the only piece of my costume that I did not make. This was made by a friend of mine. She goes by the username of Fev, and she's an amazing cosplayer and costume maker. She does incredible costumes, incredible props, whatever. And you can commission her. This was actually something I bought from her, one of her molds for, because I no way in hell I could make anything like this. So this was just incredible of her. So I'm gonna give a quick link to her DeviantArt and her site and all that stuff down there. Check her out, commission her. It's incredible. A couple of the other smaller details are nice. The pauldron, all of the patterns, everything. I don't know the first thing about embroidery. You need to know that. So I got lazy. Well, I guess you could call it lazy. I call it creative. Whatever. Who cares? Just nice quick patterns around here. A tip: if you go to a website called cosplay.com, go down into the forums, go find the Assassins. There's an Assassin's Creed section. You can quick check that there's a main thread that's sticky that's basically just talking about Assassin's Creed costume making. And you can find patterns like all the symbols here, all the insignias, all the embroidery, every pattern you need on there is going to be on there. It's a great place. Everyone's always finding new information. It's really nice to get a lot of details. Go check it out. I'll post a link. Now, one of the main problems I noticed the last time, my first Ezio costume, was this whole belt piece kept, like, I had no idea how to actually stick it on there and keep it on there without falling off and falling apart. So, a couple things. You can see all the little pouches I made and all that crap. Pouches, easy enough, just buttoned. You can see inside it, blah blah blah. over here, this is what I did to keep everything together. It's not that hard. It's very cheap. Covered up. You can see under this pouch, I've got literally everything is fastened together with just it's leather straps, and they're stuck together with nuts and bolts. Easy enough. You can see I've actually got one inside this pouch as well, right there. But yeah, easy technique, keeps everything very secure. It's covered up by the pouch. No one's gonna see it. Who cares? Hell, you got the little cape anyway. That's gonna cover it up enough. This little piece here, this is the only thing that I've kept from my original crappy Ezio costume. This gauntlet right here, and all the patterns and everything. This is just studying pictures online. This is I think that very first teaser site that Ubisoft put out, where they put up the pictures, you could scan them with a webcam, they'd give secret images. This was one of them, the Pauldron cover and everything. This is simply model magic, just spray painted silver. It's really cheap, really easy. It's obviously not the best thing in there. Like, you can look at close up, it's obviously gotten a lot of wear and tear lately, but it's nice and cheap, and it looks a lot better than the crap you can find on the store-bought costumes and everything. Next thing I want to point out is, of course, the hidden blades. Now, this is the technique I used to make these ones. Is something I found on YouTube a while ago. I believe his username is Squall Leonhard or something like that. I'll post it in the description. Go check it out. He has a tutorial on making these, and it's really easy. It's a couple of extendable Tai Chi swords, about 3 segments off of it. It's just clamped at the end of it, so that when it's inside, it just sticks there. But it's not solid enough. It's still loose enough that you can give it a quick flick out. Of course, this means that you gotta manually retract them. But honestly, for something I didn't really have the time to go out and buy all the materials and figure out a pulley system or whatever. I actually have blueprints, but I highly doubt I'm going to get to them anytime soon. But I highly recommend this technique, because if you're going to do an Assassin's Creed costume, really the hidden blades are pretty much a priority. You need them. Just seeing the look on people's faces when they ask for a picture and you're flicking out a blade at them, it's great. Now, another piece of my costume that I was really proud of when these first came out, my boots and the boot covers that I actually made. These are something I really like. They've gotten a little bit of wear over the year and gotten a little off shape, but it's still pretty nice. Let me quick grab this so I can try and show you. But yeah, that's my boot. You can see that thing is definitely a little off shape now. It's gotten squashed a little bit. But it's, again, I'm no great cosplayer. This is not leather, it's just pleather, simple material. It looks somewhat similar at least, and it's easy enough to work with. See, it's still got buckle straps and everything. Hope you can see this, because I certainly can't. But yeah, it's an easy enough method, really. And just be careful, because I see a lot of people making measurements like how wide these straps and everything need to be. A lot of people make them too wide and stuff. Just be careful with that. But I like these. It works really well. And once I get these stable enough, they're going to look a lot better than this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my Ezio costume. I do want to point out one thing. This is just a personal thing, my personal preference, I guess, my opinion of things. I'm going to highly recommend never buy store-bought costumes, especially in the Assassin's Creed ones. I've seen the store-bought costumes online and on eBay for Assassin's Creed things. They're awful. Don't buy them. That's my recommendation. That's always been my recommendation. I'm sticking to it. It's just, everything's about them bad. They use weird materials. It looks all shiny and plasticky. The metal parts are often made of fabric. I don't even know why they would do that. That's just stupid. And all the little details and everything, you're not going to get anything out of it. They hardly ever put them in, and when they do, they're horribly wrong and everything. I'm going to say, if you do, because I understand a lot of people aren't able to make costumes, I'm going to say, if you're patient, then you're fine. I'm just a guy who asked a friend of mine how to use a sewing machine, and I had a lot of patience and a lot of attention to detail. That's it. So if you're patient, you can do it. I can guarantee it. It just takes time. But if you're not like that and you still want to go out and buy something, don't buy store-bought, commission someone. Highly recommend commission someone. There are plenty of costume makers and everything out there. Like I said, Fev before, also another friend of mine, Force Be With You. He's another Assassin's Creed cosplayer. He does amazing work, amazing leather work and everything. Commission him when he's open for them. Definitely check it out. I'll post another link in the description for it. But yeah, there's plenty of people that'll be willing to do it out there. The costumes you can buy online are way too expensive anyway, so it's worth it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show a couple little details like that and everything. Simple enough, really. So thank you to everyone who voted for me in the contest. It's great. It's a great feeling. It's a great birthday present actually for me. So just saying. But yeah, I plan on hopefully doing some more videos in my Ezio costume. Just random shenanigans going around with it, Welcome Mall or something, whatever. But yeah, if you want to check those out, probably sometime in the fall when it's warmer, when it's cooler weather outside. Because again, this thing's like 3 or 4 layers. I'm not gonna go out wearing this in the summer all the time. So yeah, if you want to see anything like that in the fall, come back to my page sometime then. We'll see what happens. Ciao. Holy crap, it's only 60 degrees and I'm already sweating my ass off here.